Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a quick little project share. Again, I'm a lot of my design team packages are Christmas and Halloween, so you'll see me alternating between the holidays on my channel. These dies are from KLJUYP store. I just hauled it, or not hauled it, but I got the design team package the other day. It's this candy cane. It's this tag set die, how it has that little star border. I used this little Flourish one that says Merry Christmas hanging down with chains. I used this Christmas tree shaker, and then it has the words Merry and Christmas on there. And then I used this larger bell shaker tag. There's a double bell that they sell and also the single larger bell. So here's the first tag I made. And lately when I'm working with Christmas paper pad collection, the Minte Sweetest Christmas collection, I've just been gravitating towards shabby chic when I'm working with my projects, because normally that's not my style, but I do really enjoy working with shabby chic. I went ahead and cut this background tag, like the main part with the little hole reinforcer. I cut that out twice, and then I got the idea from Ida to run it through your embossing machine, and then I just did a Darcy snowflake embossing folder, and I think it adds that like if the back is missing something or it's too plain, because usually I leave my backs plain, and I did leave it plain, but I just did the embossing part, and I think that looks really neat, and I thought that was a really good idea. So anyway, I embossed the back, and then I liked it so much I did the front because it's barely peeping through. You can see the stitch of the design of the tag. And then I went ahead with this one right here, the star border edge right here, and I cut out one of the papers of the collection. And I wanted to emphasize like some of the tree peeping through, the little gingerbread cake, and then there's like a little cookie or a Santa cookie. Ended up getting covered up with pearls, so I don't know what the point of that was. Then the candy cane, it's a 3-piece set. I did the toppus later in that like pastel pink glitter paper pad. I absolutely love this. It's called Magical Glitter Paper Pad by Recollections. They sell this at Michael's. And I just love how pastel the colors actually get of the glitter. I did some Hobby Lobby what is that, pearls. This bow, and this bow are from one of my challenges. So my subbies made those bows, and I just finally got to use them. Then I used a little like leaf holly berry style die that I had in my stash, and then I just went and painted some glue on it, and then did diamond dust, and it just adds that extra, like, can you see it glistening? Like wintry frost kind of look. And then this little trim is called Scrubby Trim, and one of my subbies wrapped a challenge in this, so I just kept that string and I just chopped it up and peeped it through coming out. And then on the very inside of the shaker, if you guys can see, it's little diamonds, and these are from Hobby Lobby. I just hauled these the other day. They're little gems, $2.99, and they had other colors. I want to say red and something else, not gold though, or I didn't see gold, but these are super tiny and they're short enough and small enough to go in a shaker. So I absolutely love the way that looks. And in that background piece is one of the plain background pieces of this paper pad. And I popped this main piece up on foam to give this dimension from the back piece. Used from some of Alina's like stiff tulle. I like how it, like the lace is stiff, like while it's, you know, you're holding the tag, it's still stiff and sticking up. I think this might be my favorite of the bunch that I've made today. Love, love, love. So sweet, right? It's the sweetest Christmas. Next die is this Christmas one right here, the little shaker Christmas tree. And this is what I made. So the Christmas tree is not, when you cut this piece out, this piece right here with the stitched part, you would cut your foam out in that part. It is not symmetrical, so originally I laid my foam down backwards, and I didn't know it till I went to go line my top piece of this like glitter paper. I went to go lay it down and it wasn't lining up. So it was already too late. The glue was on and it was down and it wasn't moving. So I just went through and added that snow text on like all the edge of the, basically where I could kind of see the foam sticking out. That snow text stuff from Amazon, and I just put it on all the edges. It gives it that puffy snow look, I guess. The Merry Christmas I cut out in white foam. As you can see, it's very dimensional, and then it did like a pink glitter on the top. I just underlined it with some of that pearl trim from Hobby Lobby. This bow was from one of my challenges from a subby, so thank you. I can't remember everybody. I got over 120 entries, so I don't know everybody who sent and what made what off the top of my head, but cute little bow. It's nice and sturdy. Little pom-pom. Then the little star piece, I just did two different little trims and tied it up. Again, it says stiff. That's the Alina Lace. And then I just went through with that hollyberry dye that I had in my stash. I just did gold in there. And then in the shaker on the inside, I just have some white, some tiny little snowflakes. I added those little diamonds again. And the stars are from the dollar store in the like party section, the confetti, like the table scatter. So I love this one. Even though I had boo-boos, I was able to cover it with the snow because it is a Christmas tree, so it could easily be snowing. This next one, I used the single double layer die right here, the bell. And this is what I made. I like the way that this one turned out too. Super cute, right? And then I love the sequins mix, I think, the most. I'd added some diamonds, not too much silver. Little snowflakes, the pink, super cute, like using my whole AliExpress stash. See those little circle spiral gold ones, the little tiny gold ones. I just love the way that looks. And that's foam from Hobby Lobby gives it so much clearance that it can really shake around and make that noise. Then I used some applique trim that I just hauled. And then I went through, this is this die right here, this corner Merry Christmas die. I ran it through in gold and then just cut this down the center. So I had two little like Flourish style pieces. And I glued them down. As you can see, it kind of has like you can see the little hollyberry shape right here. This one has two, this one has three, and it swirls and it goes up and underneath. And then from the paper collection, it does have like a page where you can like fussy cut stuff. So I cut out a little Santa head and glued that on a bow that somebody made for one of my challenges. Again, I was using all my bows. I didn't have to make any bows, and I absolutely love that. I have so many bows. So I just puffed up the Santa on some puffy tape. I do want to add a little pom-pom to the top of his little hat right there. And then I used some velvet trim from Hobby Lobby. And then I just tied it with some trim. And then I did go through and add, like, cut this die out again, this skinny piece that you would cut your foam out, just so I could get the gold bell. I did want it to be a different color than the pink hanging. So yeah, that is my little Santa bell. Sleigh bells jingling. Super cute, right? I just love that shaking sound. I absolutely love the way that shakers. And all these dies, they have the capability to be a shaker, but you don't have to make a shaker. You could just do like a two-tone, that red paper I used from the collection, and then I did pink because the collection has lots of reds and pinks, so I kind of try to make it go together. But anyway, you don't have to make a shaker with these dies, you guys. So that's the bell, the tree. As you can see, I think this is shabby, more shabby than I usually go, and then the like tag style one with the candy cane that I oh so love. Yeah, and I will catch you guys on the next crafty video. Bye guys.